Hi, I'm Rahul. It's nice to meet you. Before we get started, I want to explain what my role is today. I'm here to listen, support you, and help you explore what you're going through. You get to choose what you want to talk about. Everything you share stays private unless I'm worried about your safety or someone else's safety. Do you feel comfortable with that?
Yeah, that's fine.
Great. If at any point you need a break or you want to switch topics, you just let me know. So what feels most important for you to talk about today?
I have just been feeling stressed non-stop. It feels like everything is too much, and I don't know how to handle it anymore.
Okay, it sounds like the stress has been building for a while and now it's feeling heavier than before.
Yeah, I think it got worse in the last month.
Tell me more about what has been happening for you recently.
Well, school is really busy. I have so many assignments, and my job keeps asking me to take more shifts. I need the money, so I can't say no. But these things really made me feel overwhelmed after all.
So you're trying to balance working to support yourself and living in a new country. You're doing all of it with a very little time to rest, right?
Yeah, exactly. I feel like I'm always rushing.
When you think about everything happening at once, what's the part that feels the hardest right now?
Honestly, feeling alone. I don't have family here except my sister, and she's always busy. So, most of days I don't talk to anyone. I just go to school, work, and then just stay in my room.
Okay, that sounds incredibly lonely. Moving to a new country without your usual support system is a big challenge emotionally. How long have you been feeling this sense of loneliness?
Since I came here, but it got worse recently.
What changed recently that made the loneliness feel stronger?
I think it's because school got harder. When I was less busy, I didn't think about it as much. But now, when I'm stressed, I really miss home.
So the stress is making the loneliness feel bigger and more painful.
Yes, it reminds me that I am far away from everyone who knows me.
Okay. Everything you are describing is extremely normal for international students. It's a huge transition, new environment, new responsibilities, new culture. Many students feel a mix of sadness, anxiety, and pressure at the same time. It doesn't mean you are weak. It means you're just human.
Yeah, sometimes I feel like other students handle it much way better than me.
Everyone struggles, but some hide it well. What you are feeling is valid, and the fact that you are here talking about it shows strength and maturity.
Thank you. I don't really talk about these things with anyone.
How has the stress been affecting your daily routine? For example, sleeping, your sleeping, eating, energy.
My sleep is the worst. I go to bed tired but can't fall asleep because my mind keeps thinking about everything. And in classes, I'm physically there but mentally just thinking about assignments and money.
So you're saying even when your body is resting, your mind is still running.
Yes, non-stop.
And how does this affect your motivation or your mood?
I get irritated easily, and some days I don't want to get out of bed. I also stop doing things I used to enjoy.
What things do you used to enjoy?
I used to play with my friends back home, and I like going out with my friends. Here, I don't really do anything except study and work.
It sounds like you left behind not only your home but also parts of your identity, the fun social side of your.
Yeah, I miss that part of myself.
You're handling all of this with so much responsibility. You are working, you are studying, you are surviving in a new country. That takes strength, determination, and courage.
I never think of like that, yeah.
I mean, you should. You are doing something very difficult and still showing up every day. Even though things feel heavy, what helps you cope or feel a little better, even for a short time?
Music helps sometimes. I listen to Indian musics, and sometimes I talk to my sister and walks when the weather is nice.
Those are really some great coping strategies. Music, movements, and connection, they are all healthy tools.
Yeah, I guess they really help.
Can you think of a time recently where your stress felt a little lighter, even it was just for a few minutes?
Last weekend, I felt better. I cleaned my room, cooked, and walked outside. It felt peaceful for a bit.
So having some structure and doing simple activities help you feel better again.
Yeah, it made me feel like myself.
Okay. If this coming week felt even a little easier, what would be different?
Maybe I would sleep better or I would feel less pressure in my chest. I just want to breathe normally again.
Okay. Wanting calm and wanting to breathe easier makes complete sense. What's one small step that feels realistic for you to take this week?
Probably taking walks again and organizing my assignments that helped last time. Yeah.
Those are some really strong steps. Simple but powerful. On a scale from 1 to 10, how confident do you feel that you can do this step this week?
Maybe a 6 or 7.
That's a strong number. What makes it a 6 or 7? What gives you that confidence?
Because I know these things help me and because I really want to change myself and I want to feel better. I don't want to keep living like this.
So part of your motivation comes from wanting change, and the other part comes from knowing these steps have worked before.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay. What feelings come up for you when you think about everything you've been carrying along?
I just feel tired. I miss home. I miss my mom's cooking. I miss hearing Punjabi everywhere. I miss having people who care about me without me having to explain everything. Yeah.
You're missing comfort, culture, and obviously your family and food too. Everything familiar that made you feel secure, right?
Yeah, it really hurts.
Thank you for sharing that. It's take courage to open up and those deeper feelings, and everything you're saying is valid. It's okay to miss home and still want to succeed here. But can I ask you something more imaginative?
Yeah, sure.
Let's say tonight you go to sleep, and while you're sleeping, a miracle happens. Your stress become manageable, your loneliness softens, and you feel more balanced. When you wake up tomorrow, what would be the first small sign that things got better?
Let's say maybe I would wake up much lighter, feeling better. I think so. That would be the thing that will make me feel better for sure.
That sounded peaceful. And which part of you do you think is actually doable this week?
Waking up without not rushing. I think these are the things that would be better.
That's a great start.
Yeah.
Um, I want to summarize what we talked about today to make sure that I understood everything. You are dealing with school pressure, working hours, homesickness, and loneliness. This has been affecting your sleep, mood, and motivation. But you have strengths and you are hardworking, motivated, and you already have some coping tools like music, walks, cleaning, and connecting with your sister. Your your goals for this week are taking short walks, organizing assignments, calling your sister when you need support, giving yourself slow mornings, using music to calm your mind. Does that all sound great?
Yeah, that sounds perfect.
Before we end, how are you feeling after our conversation today?
Honestly, lighter. I feel less alone. It feels good to say everything out aloud.
I'm really glad you felt that way. You are not alone. You are doing this. You are doing the best you can, and I'm proud of you for reaching out. If you want to continue working on these goals, we can meet again next week.
Yes, I would like that.
Thanks for trusting me today. You deserve support, and I'm here whenever you need.
Thank you.